I'm seeing lesbians talking about they ready to go back and date men again.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I have noticed something here, brothers, in the last few years, and that is that a lot of ladies who were living a lesbian lifestyle or a bisexual lifestyle are going back to men. And in the case of Sha'carri Richardson, I never saw her with men at all. I thought Sha'carri Richardson was a complete gay person. Nothing wrong with them, but that's what I thought. I thought, oh, she's strictly gay. The way she presented herself was gay. Okay, fine. Sha'carri Richardson is gay. And then we saw that she was at the Super Bowl looking quite different. Like if you see her in this picture with fellow track star Christian Coleman, we don't see her with the loud weaves. And she looks just like, if we're gonna be honest, a very beautiful feminine lady in love, okay? Remember she was with Janique Brown and that relationship ended and Janique Brown was beating on her and all of that. And I was kind of wondering, like, how did she end up going back and falling in love with a man? Now, this is a lady that I believe is in like a gay relationship. And of course,
make a little video real quick on why I feel as though females that are lesbians go back to dealing with men. To be honest with you, you have many options with many choices you can pick from. You have those that came into the situation of the lesbian life because of they think that, you know, it's better than dealing with men, an easy way to get away from them, I guess, to look for love on the other side, not knowing that the same bullshit happens on either end. It's just some is more intense with females due to the fact that, you know, we deal with emotions and feelings, and it's a lot to handle, especially if you don't have the mindset for it.
and then you always have those brothers that believe that anybody that's a lesbian can be turned straight.
See, the first dude she had sex with didn't give it to her right. That's why she turned to women. But if she get with me, I'm gonna give it to her how she wants it and how she needs it. And I promise you, I'm gonna turn her straight. See, her daddy wasn't there for her when she was a little girl, so she just got used to getting attention from women. But if she get with me, I'm gonna give her all the attention that she needs, all the attention that she deserves, and I'm gonna treat her like a queen. And I promise you, I'm gonna turn her straight. All I gotta do is keep hanging with her and spending time with her. And she's gonna realize that she misses a man's energy. And she's not gonna wanna be a lesbian anymore. The next thing you know, I'm gonna turn her straight.
But here's the real ideology for me, and what I've been seeing. Women, you know, I just think that a lot of women, when they are dealing with other women, you know, men are so considerate. Not all the time, okay? But men are kind of willing to sacrifice in relationships in a different way than women are most likely used to. All right. We're not as detail oriented on certain things, maybe a lot easier to get along with than certain things. You know, I've heard women complain about, you know, women don't want to take them out, do nice things for them, be as supportive of them. They want the relationship to be based on them. And then once they go out and they really date women, they start to apologize to men because they start to see the same things that we are talking about. And ultimately, I think that really, this is the thing that men must be concerned with, and why masculinity for women who love men always works. It's so much easier to focus on doing what a man does traditionally. And I think that sometimes we talk about modern women. Women are doing this, complaining about how they are, and I get that. Yes, it's sickening to a certain degree with some of the things you think that women are doing. And of course, we talk about it a lot as people. But the reality that you're gonna find is that the women who are very problematic, they can't even get along with anybody. I talk about Amanda Seals quite often, can't get along with people. A lot of women who give you problems, you don't talk to them for a long time, they go back out in the world, they lose their female friends. They lose everything out there. They have issues, right? And you as a man, focusing on being consistent, focusing on building, you'd be surprised of how many women want somebody like that. And masculinity is strong as no disrespect to femininity, but nothing soothes, solves problems, give more confidence, in my honest opinion, than a strong masculine presence. Many women, especially in our community, we gotta be honest, they've never seen it, never had it in their life, okay? A lot of women never had their fathers. And so sometimes when a woman comes across what it really is, which is producing, not complaining, solving problems, and taking care of things, and then putting others first. And I know some brothers are gonna disagree with me on this, but I'm gonna say this. A big part of masculinity is about serving others, okay? I know we're in a day and age where, we gotta get ours, and we're concerned about what women are doing for us. And I totally understand that. And I definitely believe there needs to be that happening, right? But traditionally, masculinity, it's not a parity thing. And I think that's kind of like what we're looking for a lot of times. And you're just not, for the most part, gonna get that from women in the same way that you give out what you do as a man. You're gonna get some form of parity in a very different way, but masculinity gives more typically than what femininity gives. Masculinity kind of gives and femininity kind of receives and kind of gives back in its own weird way that sometimes can't even be expressed by men. We just kind of know it when we see it. And again, that is the beauty of how God made it, all right? You're not gonna always get back everything that you give to women. And I don't think that men really need that. What I think that you gotta be concerned with is once you're there and you're providing that outlet for a woman to feel safe and feel comfortable, I mean, this is what women are being attracted to. A lot of women are kind of just running over, being whatever they're doing, kind of doing alternative lifestyle. It may work out for them, it may not work out. And then when they come in, they really get a man that's in their life, a man that's a true leader, a man that's really serving the purpose. If you have a family, making that sacrifice to make the family happen, working hard to really push that thing forward. Women love that. Now, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be always easy, but that's what masculinity does. Masculinity serves. Now, I'm not trying to tell anybody to go out there and just serve anybody that you feel like. No, you gotta have somebody committed to you. But when you do, women are happier like that. It's better. And I think that instead of just really worried about modern women so much, women are gonna be women and men are gonna be men. Focus on what you're trying to do. And the women that are supposed to be around you, they're gonna wanna get a part of your program, bro. I'm telling you, like a lot of you dudes do not know how important you are. A lot of you black men don't know what the power that you hold every day. I don't care if you just got rejected, if a girl just broke up with you, you are a black man. And if you are able to get over whatever you're going through, bruh, you have a lot to offer the world, yourself, and the women that deal with you. Trust me, they will be lining up trying to deal with your ass. Just being what a man is. And that's all. And fundamentally, it's all that really matters. We can get into it all we want. We can talk about modernness and entitlement and all of that. You're a man. She likes you. She likes what you do, what you represent. And that woman who likes you is going to be following what you need to be doing. Bottom line. And you're not going to have as many problems. End of story. Masculinity wins. Positive, right? I'm not talking about beating on anybody and all that stuff. All you gotta do, it changes people, man. You can see masculinity can make ladies who, and I'm talking about not even just femmes, like studs, put on dresses and stuff. I did a video about these lesbian ladies. They were upset because, they found out that a lot of these lesbian chicks were secretly dating and sleeping with men, and they were supposed to be studs. And I could have just understood that right away. you know what I mean? Hey, it's hard when, a man's presence is there and it's a good feeling and a good vibe. For most women that like men or a little bit of ounce of men, that's just too strong. That's why guys need to start working on their strength and being a man, and everything else works out. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again for the episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you. Discard the bell. We're out.
it.